I'm so excited about your presentation. I'm already in your program, but I love it and I want to hear every word. My daughter is in your program and she's investing. My little daughter, she inherited some money from my mother and she's investing it in crypto. And I told her she's not allowed to until she takes your course. That's what I tell all of my clients. You're not allowed to invest in crypto until you take Robert's course.
Yeah, perfect.
And so we have lots of people on the line. I've told all my innermost clients they have to be on the line. I've mentioned you all over Facebook. We've sent out messages to all of our clients around the world. I'm really, really excited about this presentation. You're the master and I want everyone to learn from you.
Yeah, I agree. This is simply the best course about crypto investing in the world, period.
And you have an amazing blend that you're very, very conservative in an aggressive type of investment. Yeah. It's such a paradox. You keep us safe, you keep us protected, you keep us making sure that we don't do dumb things in a market that's so volatile, and you're taking good care of us. And I love watching the questions that people ask you and how patient you are in answering them and how consistent you are in answering them. Even if like 4 people in a row ask exactly the same question, you answer each one with such dignity. You're a special person. I love learning from you.
Perfect, perfect. Great.
Yes, so we're going to wait a few more minutes. It's still not even the allotted time, but there's some early birds who are listening. And so I just want them to know how much I respect you. And the information you send us, like the last time Bitcoin skyrocketed, the Google searches skyrocketed. This time, Bitcoin went from 40,000 to 55,000 and nobody seemed to care, which means it can go up way higher before people start noticing. Yeah. And what I subscribe to some YouTube channels on crypto just to keep learning about it. And they're predicting that Bitcoin is going to go from its current level of about 50 to 400, and that Ethereum is going to go from about 15 to 40,000. That's a 22x. These are insane numbers.
Yeah, it can happen. Everything can happen here. You know, it's such an amazing market, and so much money is flowing into this market that anything can happen. We seem to have lost you, Raymond. Mikey, can you see Raymond? Because looks like we completely lost him.
Yeah, he probably lost the signal. That's okay. We can wait for a couple more minutes and then get you started, okay?
Okay, so shall I turn off my camera for now when you start the webinar?
Yeah, just turn off your camera for now and then we'll get started in 2 minutes. Okay. Raymond will hop back on, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, now we can hear you.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening. The electricity went out, the Wi-Fi went out. Yeah, it's back on now. So it's the official starting time. And so I would like to officially do my job of Master of Ceremonies. My name is Raymond Aaron. I am a New York Times top 10 bestselling author. I have written 146 books, every single one of them published. I'm an adventurer, a broadcaster, a seminar leader, but most important, I'm a student. I keep learning all my life. I'm 76 years old and I keep learning. And I've been hearing about Bitcoin for 10 years and I never knew what it was. And so I never invested in it. And I thought it was weird. I didn't understand it. And then I heard that my dear friend, Robert Rowley, had become the master at it. And so I listened to what he had to say and I immediately joined his course. My daughter was so impressed at age 19 that she joined his course. She has just inherited some money from my mother. And so she wants to invest it in crypto. And all of my clients around the world are intrigued, and many of them are on the line here, Robert. And you are the master. Crypto is such a weird new thing, but 20 years ago, the internet was a weird new thing. Who knew that the internet would take over the entire world? Who knew 20 years ago that the best way to disable an entire country is to turn off its internet? 20 years ago, we'd say, what would that do? How would that help anything? How would that hurt anything? But the internet has taken over. Automobiles took over. They were a disruptive technology. The steam engine took over. It was a disruptive technology. And now the new disruptive technology is blockchain and the cryptocurrencies, the most famous one being Bitcoin. And you can't, it's like not knowing anything about the internet today. You'd be a cripple. You'd be you couldn't even exist if you didn't know the internet today. And pretty soon you're going to be like financially crippled, emotionally crippled, scholastically crippled if you don't know blockchain technology and Bitcoin and some of the other coins. And so pay strict attention, take great notes. Robert is a master of detail, and you will be so intrigued by what he says, but tomorrow you won't be able to remember everything he says unless you take great notes. Robert, I am listening to every word, even though I've heard this presentation, because I know you update it all the time. I'm so eager to learn from you. Go ahead, my dear friend.
Hi, this is Robert Tolich. Thank you, Raymond, for this introduction. Today we have really an amazing topic to cover. Like you probably all know, the Bitcoin and the crypto market are basically eating all the other asset categories. They're outperforming stocks, they're outperforming gold, they're outperforming real estate, everything. So today I will talk about this opportunity. I will answer a question if there is still an opportunity there. I will also talk about what is the blockchain, what is Bitcoin, because a lot of people, most people don't have a clue about this. So Raymond, would you like to add something? We can't hear you, Raymond. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you are the greatest.
Now I can hear you.
Yes, you're the greatest teacher of the planet on crypto, on how to be safe and careful and cautious in a volatile crypto market.
Yeah, I agree. You know, from what I see, you know, my customer feedback is amazing, and like you said, you are also part of my program, and you see what is going on. You see what is my customer support. You see how much effort and time I put into this everything that I do. So yeah, this could be a really an amazing opportunity. And today I will try to be very objective, you know. I will try to be very objective. I will try to take a look at this opportunity and present it like it is, because I don't care about emotional stuff. I care about data. I care about the charts. I care about what I see, not what I feel about this market, you know, because there are a lot of like Bitcoin fanatics that want you to put all of your money into Bitcoin or something. But, you know, I'm not like this, you know, I'm a general investing expert, and Bitcoin and the crypto market is just a part of my portfolio, you know, it's not my whole portfolio. So we will try to be as objective as possible. So Raymond, shall we start?
Go for it, man. I'm so excited. I'm taking notes.
Okay, perfect. So let me share my screen, just a second. Okay, so what will be the topics for today? The first topic will be, what is the crypto market all about? Because 99% of people, 99% of investors have no clue what this market is all about. Okay, and if you want to invest in a certain market, let it be stocks or bonds or gold or whatever, you first need to understand what is driving this market, what is this market all about. Then, can this be the investment opportunity of a decade? Now, like I said, in this market, in this environment, nothing is certain. There are no certainties in investing. There are only probabilities. So whatever I share with you today, it's like very likely to happen, but it's never 100% certain to happen. Okay, so we will be asking ourselves, could this be the investment opportunity of a decade with a high probability? What are the main drivers of growth for this market? As you probably know, Bitcoin went up 300% in 2020, and in 2021 it's continuing this amazing bull run, and the entire crypto market grew by a bit more. So yeah, what are the main drivers of growth? You need to understand them if you want to invest in this market. And my favorite topic for today, Bitcoin is just a part of the story. Bitcoin is amazing. Bitcoin can be a great investment opportunity, but as I see it, in this market, there are some other investment opportunities that are much, much, much better and more profitable potentially compared to Bitcoin. Okay, and I will talk about them today. So this will be the topics for today. And now, before I go into the first topic, I would like to just give you a quick introduction. You know, who am I? I'm Robert Tolich. This is my book, international bestseller, The $1 Million Decision. It has been translated into many languages. This is Cyrillic version and Chinese Mandarin version. And the book and everything that I do brought me a lot of media attention. So I was featured in tens and tens of different media outlets, TV stations, and so on. This was in United States, Russia, Europe, and so on. And when there are no viruses around, I have a lot of webinars and seminars, live seminars all around the world, from London to Moscow to Netherlands and so on and so on. But it was not like this always for me. You know, I grew up in a very, very small village, very, you know, backward village in a country of only 2 million population. Country is Slovenia, and it only has 2 million population. And I was born in a very, very poor village. My parents were working class parents. They were working in a socialistic factory, so we never had money at home. So I can still remember my father, a very tough guy with this Jimi Hendrix hairstyle. Whenever I asked him for something when I was a teenager, the reply was always the same. Robert, we don't have any money. We cannot afford it. You know, and that was the story of my childhood. But, you know, I had something that changed that fate, you know. When I was a teenager, I would always dream about a better life, about becoming someone. And I would dream about being a business owner or a CEO or a successful person. And when I was studying in my student years, the opportunity presented itself and I started my own business. So after 5 years of hard work, my business started to create a lot of revenue, a lot of profits. And I also organized at this time, I also organized a big event, a big seminar with the legend, you probably know him, Brian Tracy, you know, the personal development legend and the best-selling author. So it was like dreams coming true for me. I had a lot of money. I had a lot of success. I was working with Brian Tracy. It was like, you know, I was in heaven. But unfortunately, at that time, I was totally financially illiterate. I knew that I should invest some of the money that I make, but I didn't know how. I was totally, you know, I knew nothing about personal finance and investing. So I trusted financial advisors and money managers. And year after year, I gave them all of my business profits. And after years and years of doing that, together with my wife, we said, okay, let's check the status of these investments. And when the envelopes with the reports arrived, it was like, what? Are they kidding? You know, money we worked hard to earn was basically gone. Most of it was gone. I was totally devastated, and that was the start of the darkest period of my life. So in the next years, I was totally depressed. I lost my motivation to work. It was really terrible period for me. But, you know, I was really lucky then that my mentor at that time, Brian Tracy, we had a dinner together. And at that dinner, he shared with me some really important ideas about money, about personal finance. And I promised, I made a decision that I will become one of the most financially literate people in this world, no matter what. So for the next 7 years, I studied personal finance, I studied investing, I went to all the best seminars in the world, I read more than 300 books, I talked with a lot of financial industry insiders, and only after these 7 years, I was able to get my investments back on track. And I started to get amazing returns from my investments. And then I realized, that most people, 99% of people, don't have a clue about all these things that I learned. And they are making the same mistakes that I did. So right now, I'm on a mission to share all these details with people all around the world, okay? And help them avoid making the same mistakes that I did. So I'm a general investing expert, okay? And I came across the crypto market 3 years ago. So in 2017. And at that time, I started to invest in this market. It was an amazing market. And I had some amazing profits, but also then some amazing losses when the market went down in 2018. But overall, I made a lot of money in this market. And now I would like to share with you my view. Where are we in this current bull run? Where are we in this current bull run? And if there is still a big opportunity in front of us, okay? So, like I said, I'm a general investing expert, but I understand technology. I am constantly researching the crypto market, and I'm not some kind of newbie in this market, because I have been studying this market for 3 years, and I have a lot of hands-on experience with this market. Okay, now before I go into the first topic about what is the blockchain technology and what is the crypto market all about, some legal stuff. So I'm not a financial advisor, thanks God. I cannot, today I only share my experience, and nothing that I share constitutes financial or professional advice. If I mention any crypto assets, stocks, funds, and so on, this is just for illustration, okay? So this is something that you need to understand. Now, what is the crypto market all about? This is the key question. And 99% of investors have no clue what is the crypto market all about. First thing, it's not about Bitcoin, it's about the blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is the underlying tech for all the cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and especially for business crypto projects, okay? Because business crypto projects are a totally different animal if you compare them to Bitcoin, okay? So these are two separate things, and in a minute or two, I will explain this difference. So first, what is blockchain? Imagine that you have a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet, or a database that is duplicated thousands of times across a network of computers. Now, this network is designed to regularly update this spreadsheet. All the records are public and verifiable. Since there is no central location, it's almost impossible to hack this spreadsheet, because it simultaneously exists in millions of places. So this is basically the holy grail of the digital age. This technology allows digital information to be distributed but not copied. And each individual piece of data can only have one owner. And this is the foundation, this is the underlying tech for Bitcoin and for all the other crypto projects, okay? So this is like the holy grail of the digital age, okay? And this technology allowed for this holy grail to become a reality. Now, what is the difference between Bitcoin and business crypto projects? Bitcoin is simply a digital gold 2.0, okay? It's a store of value, and it's not for transactions. It's not a competition to our currencies, okay? It will never compete with US dollar or with Canadian dollar or with euro or whatever. It's just a store of value, okay? Very, very similar to gold, but improved gold. It's super, super scarce. There will ever be only 21 million Bitcoins in this world, and this is programmed money. You cannot print more Bitcoin. There is a hard limit, 21 million, okay? Not one more. You can send it anywhere in the world for next to nothing in a matter of minutes. So if you want to move, for example, $100 million worth of gold from, I don't know, Montreal to Canberra in Australia, it will take you a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of security, a lot of time. But if you want to move the same amount of Bitcoin or the same value of Bitcoin, it will take you maybe an hour, and it will cost you like 5 to 10 US dollars. Okay, so this is huge, huge, huge advantage over gold. And it's the best performing asset ever. If you take a look at 1 year time frame, 2 year time frame, 5 year time frame, 10 year time frame, it outperformed everything. It outperformed everything. Stocks, bonds, technology stocks, Tesla, whatever, it outperformed everything. And by the way, you don't need to buy the whole Bitcoin because Bitcoin right now is at approximately 50,000 US dollars. So you don't need to buy the whole Bitcoin. You can just buy a fraction of Bitcoin, like 0.2 Bitcoin or 0.01 Bitcoin, and so on. Now, this is Bitcoin. And now, what are business crypto projects? Business crypto projects are very similar to traditional companies, okay? To traditional companies. They are similar to stocks. I'm a bit oversimplifying here, okay? But it doesn't matter. For example, the biggest business crypto project, Ethereum, is just a software platform for app developers. For example, it's very similar to Windows operating system, okay? Now you have different developers who are developing apps that work on Windows computers. For example, Chrome browser, for example, Photoshop, Word, PowerPoint, and so on, okay? And Ethereum is just like Windows for the blockchain technology, okay? And other developers are developing financial apps, games, entertainment apps, business apps on top of blockchain with the help of Ethereum. Okay, so it's just like some kind of Windows operating system for the blockchain. VeChain, for example, helps companies to optimize their supply chain management. So they can cut costs when using VeChain instead of their legacy systems, for supply chain management, and so on. So these business crypto projects, they create real business and the real value for this world. Okay, real value. Now, so when you understand this, when you understand what is blockchain, when you understand what is the difference between Bitcoin and business crypto projects, now you know more than 99% of people, or even more than 99% of investors who invest in this technology. Okay, so this is super important. And now, is a perfect storm brewing for the historic rise of Bitcoin and the crypto market in 2021? Let's try to answer this question. There are 4 drivers that are driving this market upwards. And I will go through all of them. So the technology adoption curve, money printing and inflation, corporate adoption, and institutional adoption. So let's go step by step. The first driver is maybe the most important one, is the technology adoption curve. The growth curve of every revolutionary technology, let it be internet or steam engine or flight or whatever, so airplane, is something like this. First, you have innovation. Then you have inflated expectations. when there is, some kind of bubble of inflated expectations, like 2000 dot-com bubble. So people think that this technology will change the world overnight, and they have inflated expectations. And then comes the disillusionment phase, when people start to realize that it will not happen overnight, okay? And that this technology needs to develop first. So this was the first decade, after the year 2000 for internet. For 10 years, internet was not like the main thing on people's minds. It was this disillusionment phase after the dot-com bubble burst. And then only after then, when people realize that it will not change the world overnight, and but behind the scenes, the technology is evolving, the business models are evolving, and so on. And only after that there is real impact phase. So this was the last decade for the internet technology. The last decade, when you have Google, you have Facebook, you have Amazon, all these companies, internet companies that are now rulers of our world. So this is the internet technology, innovation, inflated expectations around the year 2000, 10 years of disillusionment, and only then real impact. And now you have this amazing chart, where internet technology is basically the best technology in the world, the most profitable technology in the world. Now, this is the crypto market right now. The crypto market had innovation before the year 2017. Then inflated expectations, 2018, then 3 years of disillusionment, and now we are entering real impact phase. But the difference between internet and the blockchain and the crypto market is that it took internet approximately 10, 11 years to get to the previous highs, to get through the disillusionment phase. It only took the crypto market 3 years to get through the disillusionment phase. So this market is moving approximately 3 to 5 times faster than internet market. Okay, so it's the fastest moving market ever. The fastest moving market ever. The second reason, the second driver for growth is money printing and inflation. Money printing is getting out of hand. All the central banks are printing money like there is no tomorrow. It's like unlimited QE, quantitative easing, So it's money printing without limits. Central banks are now even aiming for high inflation, because they want to artificially lower the debt burden, for corporations and for individuals, and also for the public debt. So the only way they can realistically pay off this debt is through inflation. Because if you have high inflation, this debt in real terms gets lower and lower and lower. And we have the lowest interest rates ever. Interest rates, if you put your money in the bank, you get 0. And it's the same all around the world. So central banks are right now basically forcing people to invest money in financial assets. That is why we have this stock bubble that has, that is just going on and on and on and on and on. And as long as they print money, it will continue to go up. There is no stopping the stock market. There is no stopping the crypto market because of the money printing. Okay, it's just the environment, the macroeconomic environment is favoring investors. And as I see it, until they print, and they cannot stop. They cannot stop printing, because this is the only tool left in their arsenal. As long as they print and they cannot stop printing, these markets will go up. Okay, because they are forcing people to invest. Okay, and that is why you have this huge disconnect between the stock market and reality right now. So this is, the second driver. And even Warren Buffett understands this. Warren Buffett was historically a big hater of gold. He never liked gold, but last year he went into gold. He invested in gold. But of course, now we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gold 2.0. It's gold for the digital age. It's gold for the new generation. You cannot get around it. So Bitcoin is basically a better gold. So all the money is flowing into Bitcoin and not into gold right now. Even JP Morgan, 3 years ago, they were saying that Bitcoin is a scam. Now they say gold will suffer as institutional investors buy into Bitcoin. Yeah, this is happening, you know. And the only thing you need to see is the chart. Okay, chart is the reality. You know, chart is the reality. As you can see here, stocks, S&P 500, this is the US stocks, grew 16% last year. Gold went up 25% last year, but Bitcoin went up 300% last year. So money is flowing into Bitcoin. It's as simple as that. This is the reality. This is the raw data. And in the investing world, there is one rule: follow the trend. Follow the trend. You know, that's it. Driver number 3: corporate adoption. So corporate adoption. MicroStrategy was the first company, publicly listed company, that bought Bitcoin with that put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. This was in the summer 2020. MicroStrategy, at that time, they invested 425 million in Bitcoin. Right now, so later they added additional 700 million, and now just yesterday they added additional billion. So yesterday they invested additionally 1 billion into Bitcoin. So right now they have approximately 2 to 3 billion in Bitcoin, just one company. Square invested 50 million, and just 2 days ago they invested additional 170 million in Bitcoin. And of course, you know this was the huge story a couple of weeks ago. Tesla bought 1.5 billion in Bitcoin and plans to accept it as a payment. You know, Elon Musk is not a stupid guy. He's a very smart engineer. He sees what is happening, so he joined the Bitcoin. You know, so he started to invest in Bitcoin also. And this is a huge thing, because now the dominoes are falling. And this reminds me of Roger Bannister, 4 minute mile. Up until 1954, nobody thought that athletes can run a mile under 4 minutes. But when Roger Bannister broke that record in 1954, in the next couple of years, tens and tens of other athletes joined the club and ran a 4 minute mile. Why? Because it was just a psychological barrier. It was not a real barrier. It was just a psychological thing. And when one person broke the spell, everybody could do it. And it's the same with the corporate adoption. Now other companies see that it's possible from the legal and accounting point of view to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet as a protection against fiat devaluation. And now you will see these dominoes falling. The floodgates are now opened, you know, and there will be more and more companies investing in Bitcoin. PayPal joining the crypto market, you know. PayPal is now enabling all the merchants all around the world to accept crypto payments and also invest in Bitcoin. You have MasterCard, Visa, you know, all the traditional financial institutions see that this is the future. This is the future. This is the blockchain is the foundation of the new financial system that is being built, decentralized financial system. If you don't join this movement, you will be left behind. You will be just like dinosaur, a fossil. Institutional adoption, driver number 4. Institutional adoption. Hedge funds, pension funds, high net worth individuals, billionaires, they are all flocking into Bitcoin. British investment fund offer 744 million in Bitcoin. Why? To preserve the value of its assets against fiat devaluation. This was in January. Now they have more than doubled their investment already. Scaramucci, Skybridge Capital Fund, again, going for Bitcoin. Ray Dalio, even the biggest hedge fund manager in the world, Ray Dalio, called Bitcoin one hell of an invention and considers it for a new fund. You know, and even the traditional institutions like Deutsche Bank, they plan to offer crypto custody and trading. You know, because like I said, if you don't join this, you will be left behind. Okay, there's no future in the traditional finance, but there is a big future in the decentralized finance. And when the crypto ETF, it's already available in Canada, but when it comes to America, to United States, this will change the rules of the game. Okay, so there is already a crypto ETF, Bitcoin ETF, and also Ethereum ETF in Canada. Just in February, they were basically created, and you can already purchase them through your brokerage account. But when this comes to the United States, it will change the rules of the game. And but by that time, you know, when this happens, it will be too late to invest in this market, because everybody will be able to invest in the crypto ETF or exchange traded fund with the click of a button through their brokerage account. Okay, and when this happens, it's too late. Okay, so if you are thinking about getting into this space, investing into this space, you need to do it before that. You need to do it right away. Bitcoin, and the best news of all is that Bitcoin is still highly undervalued. Bitcoin market cap right now is at approximately 900 billion. Gold market cap is 12 trillion. So Bitcoin is still a very young asset, a very small asset. And that is why we can expect it to have much higher growth rate compared to gold. And can Bitcoin go to, so right now it's at like 8% of the gold market cap. Can it go to 15? Can it go to 20 to 30% of gold market cap? Easily, you know, very easy. So there is a huge potential in Bitcoin for the growth of the price of Bitcoin. And the beauty of the crypto market as an investment is simply this. It has the best risk versus reward ratio of all the asset categories out there. So if you invest in this market right now, you are risking your initial investment. But the possible gains here are, in the next couple of years, are 5 to 10. So basically you invest 1 and you can get 5 or even 10 in a couple of years. So the risk versus reward here is much better compared to any other investment out there. Stocks, no way that they can perform something like this. Gold, no way. Bonds, no way. Real estate, no way. This is the only market that can give you this kind of risk versus reward. And that is why I like it. And that is why I have more than 50% of my personal investment portfolio in the crypto market right now. I didn't start with 50%. I started with 10% years ago, and then I added a bit. But right now, the crypto investments represent more than 50% of my personal portfolio. Okay, so I really and I am not reallocating this money. I would be a fool, you know, because we, as I see it, we are in the first third of this bull market. 2/3 of all the possible gains are still in front of us. Okay, so the majority of the possible gains are still in front of us. And 2 months ago, when I showed people this chart, it was 10 to 20 the reward. Right now, I corrected this to 5 to 10 because people who joined me in December, in early January, they already have 100+% gains. You know, so right now the risk versus reward is 5 to 10. But you need to understand that if you wait for 3 months, it will be probably 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Okay, so you need to be fast here. And the important thing is you need to take a look at logarithmic charts. So in the previous bull run, Bitcoin went up 20x from 1,000 to 20,000. Okay, so from 1,000 to 20,000. This was the Bitcoin growth in the previous bull run when it broke the previous all-time highs that were 1,000, and it grew to 20,000. Now, in this bull run, we broke the 20,000 mark. This was the height of the previous bull run in 2018. And now, as I see it, we can easily go 5x to 10x from the previous high. Okay, so right now Bitcoin is at 50,000, and when it broke the previous all-time high, it was 20,000. So 5x to 10x means Bitcoin in the height of this bull market can easily go to 100,000 to 200,000. Okay, easily. But this is my very conservative. I know a lot of amazing experts who think that Bitcoin will go to 300,000, even 500,000, even 1 million. Now, I want to be very conservative, okay? So that's why I will not tell you Bitcoin will go to 1 million. I try to be very conservative, okay? But still, we are at 50,000. I think that the lowest number, the height of this bull market, 100,000 is nothing for Bitcoin here. I think it will easily go to 200,000, but we will see. You never know. So 2021 could be a colossal year for crypto. You have millionaires, big corporations, small business owners, institutions, media, retail. Everybody is basically getting into this market. Everything is converging in this market. Traditional financial institutions are flocking to this market because they see the future here. So this could spell the biggest investment opportunity ever. With Bitcoin, you can have great returns. From this point, when Bitcoin is 50,000, I can realistically see Bitcoin 2x to 5x in the future, in the next year or two, okay? So this is realistically my assessment. So 100,000 to 250,000, somewhere in this region. But business crypto projects can make you wealthy. Why? Because they are the only opportunity, the only investment opportunity that can 5x, 10x, or even maybe 15x your money. These business crypto projects are totally under the radar of mainstream investors, but they will come. They will start to invest in them. Why? Because they also are susceptible to greed. They want to have amazing returns. And when they see, I will show you now a couple of charts. Bitcoin did 300% last year. Ethereum, business crypto project Ethereum, did 460% growth last year. Okay, so Bitcoin 300, Ethereum 460%. This year, Ethereum is already up almost 150%, and this is on top of the 466% last year. Bitcoin right now is at approximately, I don't know, 60% for the year or something, okay? But Ethereum or almost 150, okay? So this is the power of business crypto projects. They are so undervalued, so under the radar of most investors that this could be the biggest opportunity. But there are two key conditions that you need to satisfy if you want to get amazing returns in the crypto market. First, you need to act now. And I mean now. No, I wouldn't wait a nanosecond to enter this market if I was not already in it. If you wait for a month or two, you could miss out on 100% move easily in this market. And I will show you some screenshots where you will see how fast this market moves later, my clients' returns and so on. And you need to invest in the right business crypto projects that have great business model, great team, they have huge potential, and are still under the radar. Okay, so these are the two conditions. And for all of you who want to get these amazing, amazing returns, I prepared a live program, Crypto Power Portfolio. Crypto Power Portfolio. So this is only for people who would like to greatly outperform most crypto investors. And of course, when you outperform most crypto investors, you outperform basically 99.9% of all the investors in the world. Warren Buffett has no chance against you, because Warren Buffett has been has been underperforming the market for the last 15 years. You plan to invest at least 5,000 US dollars. This is like 6,000 or 7,000 Canadian in the crypto market. So this is the minimum, okay? Because otherwise you will not be able to use my program, okay? And this must be money you can afford to lose. Why? Because this market can be very volatile. And if you invest money that is super important for you, you will not be able to survive all the ups and downs. So these are three criteria, and you need to satisfy all these three criteria to enter my program. Okay, so you would like to greatly outperform most crypto investors. You plan to invest at least 5,000 US dollars in this crypto market, and this must be money that you can afford to lose. Okay, so this is very important. Now, what is Crypto Power Portfolio live event all about? I will teach you, I will show you how to create a winning portfolio. I have my selection of 9 big crypto projects and 15 smaller, super high potential projects that you will be investing into. And allocation, how much to invest in each one of them. So you will basically be able to copy my personal crypto portfolio. I will give you the names of the projects to invest into and the allocation. Okay, so how much money to invest in each one of them. This is not about short-term trading. It's about smart, long-term buy and hold investing. So you have 3 investment strategies for this market. You have buy and hold. You just buy and hold for a long period of time. You have buy and hold with some interventions. This means that from time to time, when one project grows like let's say 1,000%, we sell it, okay? We take profits. So these are the interventions, because this market is the fastest moving market ever, so you need to have some interventions. So that is why we are using this strategy, the strategy number 2, buy and hold with some interventions. Now, how much interventions? From 1 to 3 per month, okay? Approximately 1 to 3 interventions per month. So this is not trading, because the third strategy, active trading, will make you poor in this market. You will lose all of your money, okay? Nobody can time the market here. Technical analysis doesn't work here. So stay away from active trading, okay? Never actively trade this market, because you will lose your money and you will become a nervous wreck. So we are using the second strategy, buy and hold with some interventions. I will also show you, I will share my screen and I will show you step by step which crypto exchanges to use, how to buy crypto assets on them, how to safely store them, and entry and exit strategy. So basically, even if you are a complete beginner, you will be able to do it, okay? Because I go step by step. I show you every single detail, every mouse click, and you will just follow my example, okay? And you will also get a self-updating Excel file to track your investments. So you will know every time you open it, it will update with the current prices, and you will know always what is the current situation for your portfolio. So clear and succinct, so much information in clear order. Thank you for being a great translator and making sense of it all. I have been confused and scared to learn. I'm so great I joined your group. So grateful for the detailed instructions in this program and for the community where people can ask questions and confirm process. Thank you all. So this is a live event, plus you will also get some recorded guides and video tutorials and quick guides and so on. The date, 16th of March. 16th of March, this is the date of the live event. And it's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. GMT. This is 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so if you are in Canada, it will be a bit tough to stay late or to get up early. I think that this is not a problem for Raymond, but I don't know if you are waking up at such time. But you will get a recording the same day. So after I finish the event, I upload everything to your online library. And I don't want, when you register today, I don't want you to wait. That is why you will get a recording of my last live event that I had 1 week ago. So 1 week ago, I had a live event, and immediately when you register for this course, you will get the complete recording of the last event and all the video tutorials. Okay, so basically you will be able to start tomorrow. Okay, start tomorrow. Now, because you are here live with me and Raymond today, we decided to give you a very special opportunity to join this program, okay? The price or the fee for this program is $1997 US, okay? So this is in US dollars, United States dollars. And today, together with Raymond, we decided to give you a bit of a discount and to give you some additional bonuses. So first, what is the discount? So when you join today, and this offer is only available for today, you will be able to get in for $1197 US, okay? So 1197 US dollars. So these are US dollars, not Canadian. You can already order at aaron.com/cryptopower. Okay, and I hope that Raymond or Mikey will post this link later in the chat. Okay. Now, before you get in, before you order, maybe just wait a couple of minutes so I can explain what are the additional bonuses. Bonus number 1 is regular updates. I will notify you via email and via our closed group, and I will show this to you in a minute. I will update you about all the active interventions that we take. Okay. So whenever we are selling a coin, whenever we are taking some profits, whenever we are buying a new coin, I will notify you. Also, when to enter if you want to invest additional funds. Okay, so I'm researching this market all the time, and I just give you the important updates. And also, very important, exit strategy updates. When this bull market will be getting to an end, I will constantly notify you about when to sell and how to sell and everything. Okay, so I will be constantly in touch with you on a daily and weekly basis, and you will know exactly what to do, how to do it, and everything else. Second bonus, recordings of all the future events. Whenever I have a new date of a live event, immediately I upload everything, the recording, into your online library. So you have all the live events in your online library, okay? And you can access them anytime you want. So you will be basically covered for the entire duration of this bull market, because everything that I give you is good for the entire duration of this bull market up until we exit. When we exit, then the group, then we just, celebrate, and that's it. And then the program ends. Bonus number 3, this is the best bonus. And I will show you some screenshots of this later. 10x opportunities. When I'm buying a new project with a short term, and I mean short term like months, couple of months, short term 10x potential, I immediately notify you. You will get entry and exit notifications, and this is usually 697, but in this special offer, you will get this for free. So for as long as we are in this market, you will get 10x opportunities updates, okay? And I will update you via email and via Facebook group, okay? So we have Facebook support group and email. And I will notify you about all these opportunities and all of the important updates via email and via Facebook group, okay? So this is free for as long as this bull market lasts. Now, did you miss Facebook? Did you miss Tesla? Did you miss Apple? These are the new technology giants in the making. This is the next big thing in the making, okay? It's like buying Tesla when it was like 28, you know, and right now Tesla is at around approximately 800. So new technology, in the last 10 years, internet was the big thing. And now, in this decade, I believe that blockchain will be the next big thing. Okay, so this is like buying Tesla and Amazon and Apple 10 years ago. So a summary, and then I will show you some screenshots. You will get, so in this offer, in this special offer, for a one-time payment of 1197 US dollars, you will get Crypto Power Portfolio live event plus immediately recording of the last event. You will get regular updates free. You will get support group free, recording of all the future events free, and 10x opportunities free. So all this for 1197, and you can order at aaron.com/cryptopower, okay, crypto power. Now let me show you a couple of screenshots. This is my first 10x opportunity that I had for my members 3 years ago. So I will show you the first one and the last one we had, okay? So we bought this project at 0.13 US dollars on the 17th of November 2017. Then it did this. It went from 0.13, it went to 2.77 in a matter of months. So 3 months, only in 3 months, it went to 2.77. So we were selling on the 31st of January 2018, 3 months after we bought. And these are the orders. So as you can see here, the dates, you know, this is from my personal account, bought on 17th of November and sold on the 31st of January 2018. So 3 months. And my members got the notification on the same day. So our return on investment was approximately 2,000%, not 200, 2,000%. So 1,000 invested grew to 21,000, okay? Grew to 21,000. And this is the last exit that we did. This was on the 2nd of February. So this was like 3 weeks ago. This was the email that I sent to all the Crypto Power portfolio members. So set parabolic rise, don't be greedy, be happy with amazing gains. Even if you have bought it a couple of days ago, you are at least 100% in profit. So people who bought 3 days ago, 3 days before that, they already were 100% in profit. And people who were in this project for a couple of months or a year, they were up, they were somewhere from 500% in profit to 1,800% in profit. Now, just ask yourself, where else can you get this kind of returns in such a short period of time? And this was posted on the same day, also in the Facebook group. Okay, so selling all this coin, parabolic rise, the same thing. Okay, and I also attached a screenshot, and we were selling at the top, basically at the top, because then in the next days the project went down. So we sold everything at the best possible price. 50%. Sorry, I sold 50%. I got 300% return in 3 weeks. Wow, woke up this morning and saw 1,280% gain. Sold 40% of my holdings. Many thanks, Robert. So this was basically under this post, comments under this post. Thanks, Robert. 50% sold and 832% gain. I purchased 2 occasions, 2020. One is 800% and the other is 1,500%. Blah 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 blah. And then some other screenshots, for the entire portfolio since September 2020 to present, plus 340%. So, and this was in the beginning of January. This person is right now probably around 500% in profit. 125,000 up since your last webinar at the end of last year. So this is basically in less than two months. He made 125,000. Started in January, and the count is 100% up today, so 2x today. So basically, she doubled the count in 1 month. I would call it an amazing value add. It's just rare to get such customer service these days, because I couldn't agree more. Fantastic, because I'm really in touch with my members all the time. Like I said, right now, this is my full-time job. This is the best investment opportunity ever. So I'm basically all the time I'm in this opportunity. I'm helping my members. I'm constantly giving them sharing videos, organizing live events for them. So it's really amazing. These are the problems that my members have. I couldn't help noticing that this project goes up almost 180% in less than a week. Should we do something about it? So these are big problems, that people have. Started after your online course in October, 152% return on portfolio. Invested £11,000 across all the coins with the exception of 3. My portfolio is worth staggering 16,000 now, and I'm completely blown away as this has happened in 3 weeks. Robert, just wanted to deeply thank you and your team for all the financial education courses and books you have created and brought to help others. Never thought that all would start with my general investing course. So MMM is my general investing course. Then the $1 Million Decision book, and now with Crypto Power Portfolio. I've done Crypto Power Portfolio on the 28th of December 2020. So this is 2 months ago. So basically in a month, I have doubled my investment. I am grateful I took the chance. So 1 month ago, this screenshot was taken 1 month ago. He was already 1 million euros in profit. This was taken on the February 13th. Already 2 million in profit. Already 2 million in profit. Okay. And now I cannot guarantee you this kind of returns in the future. But like I said, I still think that this market has 2/3 of the bull market to go. So there is still a lot of time. This is my favorite testimonial ever, the 4th paragraph. So I'm grateful I have met you in 2014. Every time I listened to your recommendations, I had great results, and vice versa. When I didn't listen, I had great losses. I did more than 100 different courses, webinars, and your approach to your clients is the best. I agree, great value provided, the ROI is priceless, and so on. So again, special offer summary, and then Q&A. So for $1,197 you get, so this is one-time payment. It's not a subscription. One-time payment, and you are covered till this bull market ends. Okay. When we exit at this market, when we sell everything with, I hope, amazing profits, then this ends. Okay. Crypto Power Portfolio Live plus recording of the last event. regular updates free, recordings of all the future events free, Facebook support group and email support free, 10x opportunities free, and you will get all this. So not today. So when you register, Raymond's team will just forward your details to us, and then we will give you access to everything. Okay, so it will be like in 24 hours. So this is the offer, and order at aaron.com/cryptopower. Okay. Now, this is all from my side, and now I would like to go and see if there are any questions.
Robert, I would like to say something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I am one of your students. I signed up for your course. I love you. We're friends, but I signed up for your course. I didn't invest until January. This is February. It's like the next month. My entire portfolio is up more than double. And I'm not a little guy, I'm a big guy. I put in a lot of money. I've never made double my money in a quote conservative way in 1 month. Not only that, the crypto coin that you decided not to tell people what it was, but that was one of the ones you told me to buy, and I bought it. And I bought it at $5. You told me to sell when it hit $40. That's 8 times. But I didn't read my email that day because I was teaching all day. And I saw it when it was at $30. So I sold it at 6 times instead of 8 times. Poor Raymond.
Poor Raymond.
6 times it was like in 2 or 3 weeks. It is so amazing. And you're so kind and you're so patient and you answer with such dignity and you're so conservative. The word conservative and the word 6 times in a month, how can they be in the same sentence? But my money is in it. And my daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, just texted me saying, oh my God, Robert's amazing. I just put more money into Binance. That's the trading platform. My daughter is addicted. You won my daughter over. So we're all in your course. We're loving it. And I want my clients to be with me. And I want my clients to be standing right beside me and my daughter, taking your advice, because I don't know how to do it. You know how to do it. You spend hours every day studying it so that I don't have to. And then once a month, you say, hey, there's a project, and you tell us why it's a great project. And once I learn it, I either put more money into my account and buy that project, or I switch some of my Ethereum into it. And then I just sit and smile waiting for it to go 5x or 10x. Like, how, when this bull run is over and we've made, like, I don't know, 10x our money, how will we ever go back to the stock market hoping for 8% per year? What do we do?
That's a big problem. You know, I had a couple of this kind of comments, you know, in the Facebook group, because when you see these returns, you know, in such a short period of time, and they will continue for at least maybe 5 to 6 months. Okay, this will continue for at least half a year, I think. I may be wrong. Okay, it will continue for additional at least 6 months, but it's very hard to believe that this kind of returns are possible. But they are possible because only people who are a bit brave are entering this market right now. You know, most people are still shaking. They are still afraid to enter this market, you know, because they don't understand it. They don't have a clue what it is. They don't have a clue that this is the future of finance, you know. Decentralized finance, crypto market, the projects that are being developed right now here, this is the future of finance. Banks have no chance against these projects, you know. Banks will either accept this technology or they will die. It's that simple, you know. So this is basically the future, and people don't understand it because it's a bit technical. It's a bit technical, and that's it. But you don't need to be an IT guy to invest in this, okay? You just need to understand what it is, and then just follow my guidelines, and that's it, you know? Because you were brave, because my clients were brave, because right now people who are getting into this market are brave and are front-running these institutions and big investors and so on, that are just starting to enter this market, that is why we will have this kind of rewards, okay? That cannot compare to anything.
Robert, I've come up with another idea why Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies are in their tiny infancy. And that is, there are certain financial advisors that we trust. We trust banks, we trust realtors, we trust financial planners, and we trust stockbrokers. But not one of them is recommending cryptocurrency because they're not allowed to make a commission if you buy crypto.
That's right. They are not making money. If they recommend Bitcoin to you, they are not making money, so they will not recommend it to you. It's that simple, you know. When you join my course, okay, I make some money. Okay, I make some money. Yeah, the fee, you know. But after that, nothing, you know. If you then invest in Bitcoin or in Ethereum or whatever, you know, I don't make any money out of this, you know, because I'm not connected to these exchanges that you will be using. I'm not their affiliate or something, you know. So I'm only paid for my knowledge, for all the signals and all my portfolio that I'm giving to you and everything. So I'm paid for my knowledge. And that's it. It's a one-time payment, and that's it. And most advisors have no clue about this, of course.
I have a question for you. Sorry, there's a question. Can you invest in your TFSA or RRSP in Canada or your 401k in the United States?
There is a very simple answer now, because crypto ETFs are already available in Canada.
Oh, right.
So you can put them into your pension plan right now. And there was already a discussion from Canadian members already had a discussion in the Facebook group about this. Just 2 days ago, I think. They were discussing, you know, which index funds are now available in Canada and if you can put them into your pension plan and stuff like this, you know. So yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, so just for everyone's understanding, ETF is another way of saying a mutual fund, but it's a mutual fund that invests only in Ethereum or only in Bitcoin. So it's as if you're buying a stock or a mutual fund, but it's basically 100% invested in crypto. So it's a stock market way of buying crypto.
Yeah, and the advantage is that you can put this into your pension plan, your pension wrapper.
Right.
So great. I will take a look if there are any other questions. Oops. I clicked something and I don't Raymond, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I clicked something and all the cameras went away. So, but it doesn't. Show video panel. Okay, yeah, I got it. Where is the chat? Where is the chat?
Here, I can read you one. There are many projects out there. How are your projects better than ones that this person has heard about?
Yeah, this is a very good question. So there are thousands and thousands of projects in the crypto space, just like there are thousands and thousands of stocks. But the difference between stocks and crypto projects is that in the crypto space, more than 50 or maybe even more than 70% of all the projects are basically have no value. They are totally worthless. Okay, if you want to get listed as a public company, you need to meet certain criteria. You know, as a crypto market, there are no such criteria. I can create my own coin, Robert coin, tomorrow, and I can put it up for people to buy. You know, it has no value. So it's very, very difficult to choose the right products, the right projects in the crypto space. You need to do a lot of research, and I'm constantly researching this market, like 7, 8, 9 hours per day. And that is why I was able to select really amazing projects that have this kind of returns that I showed you earlier. You know, it's not possible to just randomly select a couple of projects and you will be okay, because you will lose your money. Okay, you need to know what these projects are all about, and you need to understand which one has potential and not. So because I'm doing a lot of research, I was able to create this amazing portfolio, and I'm able to give you these 10x opportunities. And for now, we didn't have a single 10x opportunity that would fail. All of them, 100% of 10x opportunities that we had till now, they all had at least 500% return before we sold them. At
Wow.
least 500% return. The
I've got it.
The
Sorry,
ones,
I've got another question for you. You said that we've got 2/3 of the bull market still left to go. How long in months or years do you think that 2/3 will be?
I think that there is a good chance that this bull market will end in the second half of this year.
Oh my God.
It could happen. It could happen. It's a good chance. I hope that it will be a bit longer. But as I see the movements now, because this market is really crazy, Tesla entering this market, all these big funds entering this market, all the financial institutions, PayPal entering this market, I don't know. I see that. I think that in the second half of this year we could enter this parabolic rise, exponential rise, and at this time we need to exit. No question about it. We will need to exit, okay? Because this is very dangerous. When we enter the parabolic rise, you know, like Bitcoin going up 100%, 200%, 300% in a matter of months. You need to exit them, but we are not there yet. We are not there yet. We still have
Okay,
time.
Robert, I've got some more questions. I think I can answer them. Said, I'm driving in my car and I don't have access to the internet. How long do I have to invest? I'm saying today, because Robert is going to be ending the opportunity to enter. If the prices of crypto get too high, he's going to not let new people in. And there's a second question from Diana. If I buy into the course, can my family members invest? And the answer is, Robert can't tell how many people are watching the screen. So if a family member is watching with you,
family. It's for your entire family, but please don't share this with others, okay? It's for your immediate family, but please don't share this with your friends and so on, because you bought the program. It's for your family. It's not for your friends, okay? It's not for your co-workers and so on.
Right. And Leo wrote, do we get information on how to open up an account? Absolutely, yes. He tells you what the platforms are. He tells you what the best platforms are. He tells you exactly how to open up your account. He tells you exactly what the entry points are that you should invest in for each cryptocurrency that he recommends. He gives you everything. If you have any question, the answer is yes, he does it. He does everything because he knows what you need, and he teaches you and instructs you in every single thing. And if you have any question, there's a special group on Facebook that's private that you can't get into unless you subscribe, in which you can ask him any question and he personally answers.
Yeah. So you get step-by-step instructions for everything. You know, how to buy, how to sell, how to send from one exchange to another, and so on. So you basically get really everything. Because whenever I see that people have a problem, that 2 or 3 people have a problem, I just record the video with a solution, and then this video is accessible for everybody. Okay, so I'm really good at creating these videos, tutorial videos, because I can still think like a beginner. Okay, I don't come from the financial industry. I was a business owner. And that is why I can still think like an everyday person, okay? And I know that that people need guidance, like click here, click here, click here, okay? And I do this. Are there fees at the exchange when you trade for your account? The only fee, so the accounts are free of charge. So all the accounts are free of charge. The only fee you will be paying is 0.1% fee for each trade. So if you buy 1,000 Canadian dollars worth of Bitcoin, you will pay 0.1%, 1 Canadian out of 1,000 trade. Okay, and because we are long-term investors, we are not selling and buying every day. These fees are totally irrelevant.
Paul
Okay,
Doan
I'm just
wants
looking at the questions. Yeah.
Paul Doan wants to know, where do you study all your research?
Oh, mostly I'm subscribed to basically all the other experts in this area. I watch a lot of videos. I read a lot of articles. You cannot learn this stuff from books, you know. You need to be in touch with every day. You need to be in touch with this market, you know, because this market, you know. It's so many things are happening in this market in one day, you know, compared to maybe in one day, it's like a stock market in 1 year. Okay, it's so much more happening in this market right now. The development, the new applications, new projects. This is the fastest moving market, the most in the world, simply. You know. Which trading platforms do we use? You can use Coinbase, you can use Binance, and I will give you all the instructions which ones are okay and which are not. But we are only using big safe exchanges. Okay. Do we just follow your instructions, or do we have to learn a lot of material in order to make this work for us, please? No, you just follow my instructions. You just go through the instructions, you go through the tutorial videos, and just go step by step then, you know, on your account. It's simple and easy. So basically, in order to start investing, you will need 1 day to go through the workshop, through the recording of the workshop, and then just click, 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 and it will be done. So it's very simple and easy.
I want to echo your answer, Robert. I was watching a YouTube video in which some guy who called himself an expert highly recommended a particular Bitcoin, a particular coin, a particular crypto coin. And he gave me a really compelling reason to buy it, that it's a really good project. And I didn't buy it because you didn't recommend it. And even if I had purchased it based on this other guy's recommendation, if it went up 2x or 10x, I still wouldn't know whether I should hold it or sell half of it, because I wouldn't be able to get any follow-up advice. And so I don't buy anything unless you tell me. When you tell me, I buy it. When you tell me to sell it or sell half of it, I do it. I just follow what you say.
Minimum investment, it's 5,000 US dollars. Why? Because if you invest less, you will not be able to allocate your money through the, let's say, 20 projects that we have in the portfolio. Okay, so the big value of this course is my portfolio and then all the notifications, of course. But we are not investing in just 1 or 2 projects. This would be too risky. So we need to diversify into approximately 20 projects, okay, or maybe 10 to 20 projects. And if you have less than 5K to invest, you will not be able to do that because the amounts will be too small and so on, okay? So 5K is a minimum.
I have a question here from Janice, and she's wondering if she can split it into 2 credit cards or if she can pay part of it later. And if you have any questions, if you have any financial questions about payment, email help@aaron.com. Help@aaron.com, AARON. Ask whatever question you need to about getting into this program, and you will get an immediate reply from my staff. Help@aaron.com for any financial question.
When you suggest to sell, are we to sell all in that opportunity, or just where is that? Sorry. Or just a percentage? Sometimes I will say to you, sell all. Sometimes I will tell to you, sell 50% or sell 1/3. Okay, so it depends on the situation. Okay, sometimes it's everything. Sometimes it's just a small part. For example, I gave a buy opportunity, 10x opportunity on the 6th of January for 1 project. It already did 10x. It already did 10x. And then I said, sell 1/3, because I still think this project can go 5x more. Okay. So the people who invested in January could be having 50x gains with this project. You know, and if you enter now, you could still have 5x gains. Okay, so I will tell you every time I notify you about exit opportunity. I will tell you if selling, if you are selling everything, if you are selling 1/3 or 1/2.
Robert, TJ wants to know how we send our $5,000 or more to buy the coins. How does she do it? Where does she send it?
A good question. So you will need to open a crypto exchange account. This is similar to another bank account or similar to a brokerage account for buying stocks, okay? But it's a separate thing because it's only for crypto. And then you will fund your account. So first you will verify your account. You need to verify it, okay, with your ID and so on. And then you will just fund your account via bank transfer or via credit cards or debit cards. There are a lot of ways to do it. So you will not be giving your money to me. Never give your money to somebody, you know, in this space. You need to have your own account, and you will only be investing through your own account. Okay. We have a family trust. Can we buy it in a trust name? I think yes. This is similar to corporate account because you can also open a corporate account with any exchange. I have my personal account, and I also have my corporate account for my company, for one of my companies, and then I have additional corporate account for my second company. Okay, so yeah, you can open a corporate account or probably also a trust account. Are 10x opportunities part of the 5,000, or should we plan on using extra money over and above 5,000? Usually you will be investing in 10x opportunities with the profits that you already have in your portfolio. Okay, so this 5,000 could easily go to 6,000, 7,000 very soon, and then you will just take like 300 and you will put 300 into another opportunity. So you will be taking profits from the existing projects and putting them into new projects. I'm just reading questions if there are any new questions. Separate from your guidance, could we ask you to comment on an interest we might have? Like right now, could you comment on XRP? Yes, you will be able to ask me this kind of questions in the group. Right now, I will not comment on XRP. Why? Or any other project. Why? Because I don't want to get into a situation where I say this project is good or this is bad project. And then people invest in the good project, and then you know, something can go wrong, you know. And you never invest in one project. Okay, that is why we don't invest in one project. So XRP is one of the projects in this space, but let me just tell you that we are not investing in it. Okay, we are not investing in it because they have some problems, you know. We don't invest in this project.
David says, how does this compare to ETF in Bitcoin on NASDAQ?
Let me check which ETF. Let me just Google this. So let me just Google this. Which ETF do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm sharing the screen. So the problem is, if you are investing in Bitcoin ETF, you will get returns that will be Bitcoin returns minus commissions. Now, Bitcoin, out of all the projects that are in my portfolio, I think it has the lowest future potential for the next for this bull run. Again, I think that when this bull market ends and when we exit this market, I think that Bitcoin will have the lowest gains of all our projects. Why? Because I know history, I know human psychology, I know what happened in the previous bull runs, I know what is happening now, and I can see the data, I can see the charts, okay? So right now, all the other projects have been outperforming Bitcoin by far, even though Bitcoin is amazing, okay? But our other projects have such an amazing gains that you cannot believe it. The screenshots that I gave you, you saw in 1 month people are 2xing their accounts. Why? Not because they are investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't have 2x return in 1 month, in the last month, but our other projects had more than 2x returns, more than 100% returns in the last month. So this is the power of investing in my portfolio, okay? To what degree does a profit made on a cryptocurrency investment essentially reflect the devaluation in fiat currency due to excessively money printing by governments? How real are profits made? Basically, the inflation is the stock market will give you the inflation. This is my opinion. But the stock market real inflation that we have. So last year, 16% return for the stock market, or 10 to 16% return for the stock market. This was basically the inflation. And then, you know, the crypto market had 300% return. Bitcoin had 300% return. So basically, it was inflation plus 285%. That's it. So these are the real profits. So you should be worried about stocks. Stocks are basically at zero, and gold is a bit above zero, and crypto market is the only one where you can make real gains right now.
Robert, I have something good and bad to tell you. The bad news is so many people have just suddenly invested in your program that it's crashed our website.
Oh, really?
Our website is down. So if you wish to still invest, because he may be cutting off, see, he doesn't want to take in clients too close to the end of the bull market. And so who knows when Robert will cut it off. But if you still want to invest, you can't go to the link that we gave you because it's crashed because so many people have joined. You must email help@aaron.com. Email help@aaron.com, and my staff will help you invest. Our website crashed with all the people who were just investing. It's never happened before, Robert. People are getting the message. They're getting the urgency. They're realizing that this is it and they better get in now.
I will just tell you something that you will be you will not believe this. In my home country, I just did 2 webinars for Slovenia. That is 2 million market. 2 million market, 2 million population. We sold more than 1,100 courses.
Oh my God.
In a small market of Slovenia, you know.
That's almost every family. It's almost every.
My son Rupert is very good at math, and when we were talking about this, he's 9 years old. He's 9 years old, but he's very financially literate already because I teach him stuff. And when he got his first bank statement, he put 1,000 euros in the bank a while ago because grandparents and so on, they are giving him some money and so on. So he put 1,000 in the bank. When he got the first bank statement, it was like 0.1 euros in interest. Daddy, what does this mean? 0.1 in interest. What does this mean? And I said, this is the money that you earned because you had this money at the bank. And he said, what? Only one? This is nothing, you know? But yeah, this is nothing. And that is why I'm teaching you about Bitcoin, about stocks and so on. And then I showed him, you know, Bitcoin and so on. He said, Daddy, I want to be in Bitcoin. And now when I told him about the results, you know, from the last webinars, he said, but Daddy, this means that for every 2,000 people in Slovenia, 1 person bought. And I said, yeah, this is it. for every 2,000 people in Slovenia, 1 bought.
Wow.
And okay, internationally we have much more, but it's just, you know, for this tiny market.
Okay, I've got Mickey, our chief financial officer, got the website back up again. So perfect, you can still go to help@aaron.com, but the website is back up again.
So when you say we exit the bull market, does this mean that we will be getting out, meaning turning our crypto back into Canadian dollars? Yes. Yes, you will be getting out of crypto and you will be transferring Canadian dollars back to your bank account. Okay.
But I have a question. Won't there still be amazing, let's say the bull market's over in maybe a year or two, we've made 5x, 10x our money, we're all having a great party with you.
Yeah.
Won't there still be really solid projects that'll go 10x even in a down market?
No, no, no. In the down market, nothing will 10x. Everything will go down 95%, except Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be okay. Bitcoin will probably, in the bear market, when the bear market starts, because there are a lot of institutions, a lot of big investors and so on, Bitcoin will not fall by 85% like it did last time. In the previous, after 2017 bull market, Bitcoin fell 85%.
Wow.
But smaller business crypto projects fell 90%, 95%. So you don't want to be in this market starts, okay? Now, in this bear market, the next bear market, Bitcoin will probably not fall by 85% because it's bigger now. So maybe it will fall by 40%, maybe by 50%, you know? But other projects will fall by more. So we will be exiting this market on the way up, okay? We will not be waiting till the bear market. We will be gradually exiting already on the way up, okay? And maybe a bit on the way down. And that is how we will take most of the nice profits, you know. But maybe then after a year or two of a bear market, there will be new opportunities. And at that time, I will, if there will be opportunities, I will run this group again. Why not?
Yeah. Wow.
So it's in this market, it's everything about the exit, you know, everything about the exit. If you are too late, you get wrecked. Do you invest in the Forex market as well? No, no, no way, because trading the market is just for professionals, okay? You just waste a lot of time, and I can get 20 times better returns in the crypto market just by buying and hold strategy. Why would I trade Forex? You know, it would be crazy. So yeah. Raymond, I think that I answered all of the questions. So
You're my hero. You're my hero. The website is back up, aaron.com/crypto, what is it? Crypto Power.
Crypto Power, yes.
Yes. And this is your opportunity. We're entering the broadcast now, but you can still go to aaron.com, AARON.com/crypto, CRYPTO power. Robert is a master, and he's honorable, and he's careful, and he tells you to spread it around amongst the most powerful crypto coins, not just invest in one. His ideas are so, so honorable, and I love following him, and I just take his advice, and then I get to look good, and my portfolio skyrockets, and I'm happy, and I do what he tells me. And I don't try to be imaginative. I don't try to be better than him. I don't try to buy coins that he doesn't know about, nothing. I just follow his advice because he's brilliant and he's on my side, and he doesn't get a commission. He's not, don't ask, if you have a sore back, don't ask an acupuncturist what to do. They'll recommend needles. Don't ask a surgeon what to do. He'll recommend an operation. Don't ask a chiropractor what to do. He'll recommend an adjustment. But not with Robert. You can take his course, buy a lot, buy a little, buy cryptos he recommends, buy coins he doesn't recommend. You can do whatever you wish. He's not financially involved. He is just for pure education.
So maybe just the last thought and answering the last question. If watching the last live event, so if watching the last live event be relevant, or should we wait until your March event? No, when you register today, immediately, when you get access, you will get access probably tomorrow. Immediately, when you get access, start right away. Don't wait. By 16th of March, this market can go up 100%. And I'm not kidding, because I showed you the screenshots. people who started have 100% return. And it can easily happen by March the 16th. So don't wait. Start now. Now. The only time to start investing in this market is now. Okay. When you wait 1 month, you are missing the train. Okay. So
I have an important message from my chief financial officer. There are people who sent an email to help@aaron.com, and my chief financial officer is personally calling you back and you're not answering the phone. If you want help from me, answer your darn phone. Don't make it difficult.
They are listening to us. So we need to stop.
That's right.
Okay. So
Colin,
thank you very much, Raymond, for having me. It was a great honor to be here, and I wish all of you amazing returns.
thank you, Robert.